Welcome back to Nini's Nest for another story. Today I'm going to read you a story called Sleep Train. It's by Jonathan London, the author, and it's illustrated by Lauren Eldridge, and there are some beautiful pictures inside. This is from the Dolly Parton Imagination Library, and I love her books because on the inside, it gives a lot of things for your parents or someone to help you think about while you're reading. This is a story about a boy counting the cars of a train as he's riding inside. And so there's some things you might learn from the book as you read, and you might just even pretend, if you're reading this at bedtime, to be someone in a train riding along with him, experiencing the things that he's seeing and feeling. I just want you to really take a look at every picture and really enter into the story just as if you were this boy on the sleep train. And this is actually the title page. I like to point this out before we start reading. The title's here, Sleep Train. And here's the author's name again, Jonathan London, and the illustrator who did the pictures, Lauren Eldridge. On this first page, you get to look at the car where this young boy is riding. And this is where the dedication of the book is given. It was written for someone named Sweet Maureen and for Mama and Dad with much love and gratitude. Most authors give a dedication of their book to someone that helped them become a writer or was encouraging them when they were writing a book. Take a look at all the details in this picture. It looks like during the daylight hours, he might have been doing a lot of things in the train car. Lots of toys on the floor here. But look at that view out the window. You can see it, the sun is setting. And now let's begin the story. Over here on the left is where we start. Sleep train jiggling down that track. 10 sleepy cars going clickety-clack. With an engine in the front and a caboose in back. So here's the engine with the light on because it's getting dark. And if you look way back here, at the end will be the caboose, the very last car. Sleep train chugging down that line. 10 sleepy cars, and one of them is mine. Now we don't yet know which one he is in, the boy. Here's the engine at the front, and back here is the caboose. And in between there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cars. They're riding by a real grassy field. I wonder where this is, and wonder where he's going. There's a tender car, that makes 1. And a box car, that makes 2. There's a tank car, 3. And a cattle car, 2. So you see the number 1 here, 2, and 3. Listen to the cows going moo, moo. Listen to the whistle going choo, choo. There's a hopper car and a gondola, the prettiest blue. That makes 6. See the number 6? And you see some cows along the side of the rail line and a farm off in the distance. There's a flatbed car, that makes 7, and a coach with seats. And there's a dining car where everybody eats. Now so far, that makes 9. 9 sleepy cars rocking down that line. Sleep train jiggling down that track, but there are 10 sleepy cars going clickety-clack. Followed by the caboose, a moonlit red. Now take a look at that. Where's the moon? Oh, there it is. And look at the very last car, the caboose. It's moonlit red. The light of the moon is shining right on the caboose. As the train goes clickety-clack and the steam is coming out top of the engine. And I'm in the sleeping car. Oh, that's where he's staying. All cozy in bed. Imagine the swaying feel of the rock of the train moving down the track. If you're in your bed listening to this story, you could pretend that you are looking out at the night sky and passing cows along the way. The sleeping car, that makes 10. I count the 10 sleepy cars. Yawn. Again and again. Here they go. There's the engine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The sleeping car. I count the sleepy cars instead of counting sheep. And I'll count those cars until I go to sleep. Tender car, number 1. Boxcar 2. Look at the difference in the way they look and the shapes of the cars. Tank car 3. Cattle car 4. That's where the cows are. Moo. Hopper car 5. Looks like it might have some coal inside. The gondola number 6, the pretty blue car. Flatbed car 7. Wow, that looks like some logs, some trees that have been cut down. Number 7. Coach car 8, where people are sitting, maybe reading a book, enjoying the ride. Dining car 9, where people are having breakfast or early breakfast or dinner. I don't know which meal they would serve at this time of the day. And the sleeping car 10, where he is sitting in his bed. I count the 10 sleepy cars. Yawn. Again and again. Like a lullaby heard in a dream, soft as a pillow in a moonbeam. I count the sleepy cars slower and slower. I count those cars till my eyelids lower. Sleep train snoring down that track. 10 sleepy cars going clickety clack. And look at the moonlit red caboose. As the boy heads towards his destination, we don't know where he's going, but he's probably asleep at this point. Yawned and fallen asleep and possibly snoring. I hope you enjoyed the visit on the train, and you can go back to the story again and count the cars and maybe name them. Look at the car that's shaped like a bullet almost, but it carries liquids. And then we remember the one that carries the trees and the coal, the cattle. Hope you'll enjoy this story again and again, possibly at bedtime. I enjoyed reading to you. I hope you'll check out more of Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. There are some beautiful books in that series.